According to reports, the fire started sometime around 300 hours in a wooden building and quickly spread to two neighboring buildings, destroying them. In addition to destroying the three buildings, the fire gutted another and scorched several others. Junior Natural Resources Minister Simona Brooms was first on scene and took the victims to her home, where they were offered breakfast, a bath, and a change of clothing. When this newscast visited the scene, several investigators from the fire service were speaking to the victims amidst the still smoking rubble. One couple, Savitri and Hansraj Manbod, related that they were asleep when they felt the heat and woke up.
About apparently 2:30 to 3 o'clock, I wake up, hear my neighbor hollering fire. When I looked through the window, I saw the fire by the neighbors, and I wake up my husband and my daughter. That let me get out of the house. We get panic, but my daughter pick up the phone first thing and call the fire tender. She didn't get a nice response, but we said after we talked to fire tender, let we hustle and get out of the house.
Meanwhile, Hansraj related that the fire started at their neighbors and quickly spread to the others. He said that they were unable to save anything. Hansraj noted that they've been occupying the house for over 10 years and that it was not insured, adding that everything they owned went up in flames. He, like many other eyewitnesses and victims, lashed out at the Guyana Fire Service for their poor response.
Then it was until 18 minutes after the first tender came. When they arrived now, surprisingly, they had no water on board the ship. Now they were trying to seek the hydrants, but apparently none was working at that point in the morning. However, when the second one arrived, he also didn't have water. Somewhere along the line, they probably penetrated a hydrant and they got some very little water, right? 10 minutes after, two other tender came. One was a brand new one, and the fittings apparently with the hoses were not working on the other one. When the fourth one came and he saw that was happening, he had to go till across GDF there, park over there, and then they start sending the hoses across the road. And that was where the water eventually came.
Another victim, Angela Erica Demonic, whose house was partly destroyed, related to this newscast that all her children's school supplies were destroyed in the fire. She said that Minister Brooms would have reached out to them and would have assisted in getting her three children to school amidst the confusion. The woman said that she was stunned when she woke up to see her neighbors' houses on fire.
Well, about minutes before this morning, I get up as per normal every morning to check around the house, and when I come out on the veranda to look out, I heard one of the neighbors saying fire. So by the time I hear fire, my children had already heard and they run outside, and when I look, the smoke was coming from this building at the back. And we tried to call, me and the neighbors tried to call the fire service, and they came, but they didn't come on time, but they came and they tried to see what they can do, but when they came, it was already down and the fire kept moving.
When Evening News visited the scene, Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana School of Etiquette, Anthony Nestor, was there providing school supplies to Dominic for her children to attend school. He said that they would reach out to Minister Brooms and have volunteered one of their houses for the family until they're able to rebuild.
Having spoken to the mother this morning, asking her what is the most important thing at this point in time that she's worried about, and she did indicate to us that her biggest concern now would be that of the education of the children and sending them back out to school, as one of them has exams this week. So we would have indicated to her that we would get those stuff.
The Social Protection Ministry is said to be assessing the situation and will be providing supplies to the victims, while a plan is being set in motion to provide alternative living arrangements. Just March Day, approximately 40 persons were rendered homeless when a fire ripped through their apartment complex at Plaisance. An 82-year-old man was also burnt alive in the blaze. For the Evening News, Lekram Bagirat.